Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize sincerely for being away for so long. We had some crazy things going on, and yeah, I couldn't get into the craft room to film anything, and I feel really bad because it's been almost a week since I uploaded the first part of this series. So I am very sorry. We had some really bad storms roll through, and then our power was out for more than 24 hours. And yeah, just trying to get back into the swing of things. I'm just slow at that. So all that, I'm back. So hi, I hope you're all well. I know that there were some others, I know other people were affected by storms over the weekend, and probably, at the same time that I was last week. So I hope everybody is safe and healthy and, happy, of course, happy. So what we are working on, if you missed the first part of this series, I will link I'll just link the entire playlist at the end of each of the videos. That way you can go back and see them all in one place. We are making a folio / journal thingy is what I'm calling it. Isn't that so professional and technical? Out of an Amazon DVD mailer. So, oh, I just noticed we need some glue up here. So basically this was inspired by the lovely Tracy Fox, who did a video over a year ago where she used the book mailer, which is, there's different sizes of this particular type of mailer. This happens to just be one that a DVD came in that I'm using here. But yeah, anyway, I think I have a couple of the book size as well. So in the future, you will see more of these. But what I did in the first video, we just kind of got things ready to go, and then I did some of the covering with this fabric. And yeah, and then off camera, after I filmed that, for the most part, I finished covering it with the fabric. The only thing I did not do were the insides of the flaps, because I'm not entirely sure what direction I'm going with this yet. So that being said, I thought we would work on the outside, front and back, and maybe we'll do the flap in this video as well. So I'm also, I am using a couple different things. This is my design team project for Tina at Shabbydabbydoodah, and she has some gorgeous curators collections, digital kits in her shop. The ones that I am using are the butterflies, the birds, and let's see, here's the birds, and then the flowers, and just pardon the magnets. I'm working through an idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those magnets or not. But anyway, so I'm using those, and also the background pages that go with those particular collections. But then I'm also using the Tim Holtz Wallflower paper pad, because it just kind of goes perfectly with Tina's kit. So that's that situation. So this, I stitched around just with a zigzag stitch, these two pieces that I've already cut down and inked up for the front and the back. So before we do that, I need to decide if I'm putting something on the spine. Do I want it to cover up my paper, or do I want it to go under the paper? So let's figure that out first. And I'm thinking, okay, I think we'll use some of this. So let's see. This is just from Hobby Lobby. Let's see. What in the world? Oh, okay. I guess they stick that on. That's not a very good idea, is it? Because then, well, that's fine. We'll just turn it. All right. So if we use this piece here, I just want to see. I'm trying to decide whether I want to cover up the lace when it's on the spine, or if I want the lace to cover the paper. I think I want to do it that way. I know at least my mom is screaming at me right now with her opinion. I wonder if it matches my opinion. So let me cut these. Let me cut my little sewing strands here, because we don't need those sticking out if we're going to cover it up, right? I think that will be nice. So let's cut a piece of this, and then we can cut it down after we glue it. Okay. All right, but we're going to put these on first. There, I made a decision. Sort of. Okay. All right. I always hate using what? No, I love using the Tim Holtz paper, but I don't like, you can't see the back, and it's so pretty on the back too, but that's okay. Does anyone else have issues with using your pretty paper? I do. Yeah, I hoard it, and then I'm like, why do I even have it? Okay, I'm gonna speed this up because my hands are not working today, and you don't need to sit here and watch me attempt to squeeze this glue bottle. Okay, I'm back. I tried thinning out my glue, but it is still, oh my gosh, it is still very difficult for me to squeeze that bottle. Okay, so I put the front and the back on, and then we will glue this lace to our spine. I think that'll be really pretty. I'll just give it a little something extra there. Okay, so I'm gonna just add the glue to, oops, I'm gonna lose my lid in a second. Just adding my glue to the fabric. Excuse me. And just on the edge of the paper. Where's that? Okay. Make sure that little piece of sticky tape is facing downward. And we'll just add that there. We'll let that dry a minute. And looks like we just need a little more. All right, I think that'll be good. That'll be pretty. All right, let's go ahead while that's drying. We can probably trim it. Let me grab. So I bought a new pair. For those of you that pay attention to these things, I know I normally use these on paper. But I bought a new pair of scissors at the recommendation of my dear friend Amy. I shouldn't be using these for fabric, but I think they work better than the ones I had set aside for fabric. Anyway, I bought these for paper and they work fabulously. And then I got these adorable little vintage looking snips. I love them. Just on Amazon. I will try to remember to put the links to them. They were both of them were very inexpensive. I mean, these work fabulously, but they did not cost as much as they look like they did. They're, yeah, very inexpensive. So I will put the link in the description box below for both of those because I am in love with them. All right, so there is our cover. Let's go ahead and just got a little bit here that needs to be tacked down. That's probably okay. A little bit here. And I think we're okay there. Okay. All right, so there is, now obviously, you know, you're gonna get that covered up. I did want to point out, okay, so this is not perfect. As you can see the cardboard a bit. I'm really regretting my decision to, you know, cut the corners of the flap after I added fabric. I wish I would have done it after, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, I still think it's super cute and I think it's going to turn out really nice. So I'm going to try not to stress too much about it. How about that? Okay. Now on the inside, well, let's think about the flap for a second. Do we want to cover that with a piece of paper? Can I just tell you, I have the biggest mess going on in my craft room right now. It's embarrassing. It truly is awful. Let's see. What if we did the back side? Let's pick a back side, I think. And I think I'm gonna go with think I'm going to go with the back side of the page we used for, oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out. I'm using the back side of the page I used for the front and back because it goes so well. I think that'll be pretty. Let me see. It doesn't really need to match that. Oh, and another thing about this, it's not square. I mean, it's a piece of cardboard packaging, right? So we need to be a little bit forgiving about it. So let's measure here. We need this to be, I want there's, you know, oh, let's see how big I made this. This was 9.5. So I think that'll be good. We'll do 9.5. And then I'm gonna put lace, I think, here too. So we'll do 9.5 by 2.25. I think will be good. All right, I just need to turn around to cut this. I've got a puppy at my feet. Sorry about that. Okay, so if we do this, around the corners, I just want to make sure that it's gonna look right. Because now I'm sort of second guessing myself. Just isn't anything new, really. But okay. I'm not sure. I mean, I want it to be even here, but then I think it looks kind of funny on the flap. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to, oh, I can't decide. I think I'm just going to add the lace here. Okay. Let's cut that. I'm not sure. I can't decide. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out, right? So we want this here, right? Okay, so it's not going to cover the paper. All right, let's do half at a time. That way I know where I need to put my glue. Now I'm not going to lay this lace down where I just glued, you know, the other half, because there's probably some glue coming through, and I don't want to glue my lace to my lace, right? All right. There we go. All right, let's see. Let that dry for a minute. I have an idea, but I'm not sure that it's going to work. So we will just have to see. Let's go ahead and cut this extra bits of lace here. And here. There we go. And sadly, I will save those tiny little pieces of lace. All right, and so I have an idea. Let's see if it will work. So I love this butterfly on this Tim Holtz fabric. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to, because it's too wide. Maybe. No, but we're gonna use it. I'm just not 100% sure where yet. Maybe we could put it here. That seems like a decent idea. All right, so I'm gonna cut it. All right, I'm gonna cut it right below this line here. Wait, I lost the line. I looked away. All right, this line here. Unfortunately, this fabric does not tear at all. I was kind of disappointed. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. It does fray though, so that's at least something. So, you know, it doesn't look so perfect. All right, now I also don't know how it's going to, you can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Okay, I have no idea how this is gonna handle glue. So I'm trying to think maybe that I could, maybe I'll use double-sided tape. I'm worried about that. Even though, I mean, it's Tim Holtz and it's for mixed media, I feel like glue is going to go right through that. So, all right, let's be safe. Let's use this. I will feel better about it. I think, let me Okay, so I've added my score tape, double-sided tape, whatever, to the entire panel here. And now I'm going to very carefully, because it's not forgiving at all, I am going to lay this down. All right, like that. And I'm just, nope. Oh, sorry. That's Mila. She heard something or I made a noise. Mila, come here, baby. All right, so there we go. Now we have that. Covered on the inside as well as the outside with some fabric. Hopefully, yeah, I think that will be fine. All right, now we also have this part here that needs something. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what. What could we put there? I am thinking. Maybe we will do this paper here. I'm going to turn this around. I am lining it up as best I can here. All right, let's just measure. That might be easier. What do I do with my ruler? Okay, so this is 6 1/4 by about 4.5. So I'm gonna go a little bit bigger than that. All right, just want to make sure. Now, it bends at about 3/4 of an inch. So let's get a scoreboard here. Hopefully this will work. We'll see. Let's see, which way am I wanting it to bend? This way, right? Yes, okay. Now let's see. Oops, sorry about that. it's a little bit tall. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. I took off a 1/16 because I don't want to go too far. Nope, a little more. Yep, that'll do it, I think. All right, I am going to snip off nope, I'll do it after I glue it. All right, but first I'm going to ink around it. Okay, so I have that covered, as you can see there, and it is bending fine. So I'm just going to snip off that extra bit there. And then, oh, I've got a little extra cardboard showing here. Just trim that off, maybe. There we go. And we'll add a little ink here to that cut edge. It's okay, Mila. It's okay. All right. So there we go. Here's what we have so far. I'm still trying to decide. I mean, I know I'm going to add a closure there. You know, so we'll have an eyelet here, and then I'm thinking maybe we'll use some of the pieces from the kit. Oh, that's an idea. Okay, so if we use, I know I have there. What if we do that? I think I like that. Maybe. I'll think it through, but I'm going to go ahead and stop this video for now, and then I will think about that, and I will be back soon. I promise. It will not be more than a couple days until I get back to you. All right, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it, because this will be a giveaway for my 2,000 subscriber celebration, and you don't want to miss out. So yeah, that would be fabulous if you did those things. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I made the right choice on some of these things that I was doing, what you think anyway. And I will be back really soon. Take care, everybody. Be safe, be healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.